Well, well, well. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. We're back for another round of our GT3 Championship here at Formula GT Racing League. Glad you can join us today if you are watching, and hope you are doing well. We've got an exciting race today off Paul Ricard, everyone's favourite track. Definitely. So this will be pretty interesting to see what happens. It's definitely not everyone's favourite track, I can say that for certain, but it's always good to spice it up and add some, lesser popular tracks, and that's what we've tried to do here for this season. We've tried to choose some tracks that people don't often drive at, or tracks that people don't often like, because it normally brings some good racing, hopefully. So let us know who you are supporting today, that would be great, and we've just got rolling with our qualifying session, which is a 45-minute session in total, but it's 15 minutes each for each class. So you've got bronze, silver, and pro. That's it. But yeah, so currently we're watching Kevin Picchieri here tonight, who will be repping the Formula GT Racing team in his BMW. Hello Kazka, who's that? I'm not sure who that is. Maybe Conrad, I think. But yeah, so these guys out on track at the moment for the first 15 minutes of the session, and it will be pretty exciting. Not got too many of the AMs out today actually. We've got Tim Van Dijk in his McLaren, Kevin, Mick Van Dijk, Jack Wetke, Guilherme Goncalves, Rhys Aindow, and then Romancic, who's currently serving a qualifying ban due to a few things. As Kevin comes across the line, and he's already set a good lap of 57.480, so currently on pole for the class. But yeah, this should be pretty interesting to see what happens for this race tonight. Track limits are going to kill you today, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's pretty rough track for track limits, and it will be very difficult for a lot of them. So, let's see what happens. Goncalves goes to the top of the charts with a 57.162 in his Porsche 992 GT3. Good lap from him. Kevin P2 now, and Rhys P4. A little bit off the pace, but I'm sure Rhys will be able to get some lap time from this sorted out. As Jack Wetke does go straight to the top as well with a 55.5. Wow, 1.6 seconds off the time that Goncalves set just a minute ago. Mikhail asking if my livery works. Let's have a look. Yeah, I remember it was the Red Bull one, isn't it? Let's have a look. I think you're currently in a car, but yes, that looks like it worked. I think that is yours. That's good. But yeah, Jack Wetke on top so far with a really impressive lap time, really. So, be interesting to see what others can do. Currently leading the championship, he is. So, yeah. Tim Van Dijk has gone to P2 now with a 57.0. 1.4 seconds off Jack Wetke's time. But Goncalves is improving on his time as he comes through the final corner. Currently 2 seconds up on his time, so this will definitely be pole at this point. And he's going to come across the line and set a 55.1 and goes pole by 3/10. Really good job from Gilherm. Jack Wetke is improving, but he's on an invalid lap, so that's not going to be good for him. Van Dijk improving as well. Kevin Picari 2/10 up. 5/10 up, wow. Getting quite a lot of time in this final few sectors, final few corners. Into the final 2 corners of the track. We are obviously using the no chicane layout on the back straight, as Kevin is going to come across the line about 9/10 quicker than before. Goes up to 3rd. Really good job there from Kevin. Still waiting on seeing what Reese can pull out. He's sure to be pretty good. Gary straight back into the pits, trying to go out on another set possibly. Track temperature is quite high, 39 track, which is really quite high actually. So these drivers are probably going to be suffering with their tyres a little bit here. Is this going to be a valid lap for Reese? No, it's not. So this will be his next push lap. Yeah, just 5.5 minutes off this AM session to go. 6 currently on track. Obviously, we got Ricard in the pits serving his qualifying ban. But yeah. He comes to a stop. You can see who else is improving. Reese on the back straight, getting as much speed as he can, coming through Sigurdsson. Keeping it within the track limits. You can go quite a bit further out there, but you don't want to really risk it, especially if you're on a good qualifying lap here tonight. For him as he comes through the final sector, final few corners of the circuit. Coming down the straight, and he's going to do a 57.2, which puts him 5th currently, so he just take position there, 2 seconds off the pace currently, but as I said, the track temperature might not be helping out a little bit. But he's got another few laps to try and get it sorted. A little bit of a wiggle there in turn 2. Coming down here to turn 3, 4, 5. Hello Ethan in the chat, welcome in, how are you doing? As Reese goes very, very wide. And that's not going to be a valid lap this time. Oh, big moment there for Tinder and Dyke. That was a big moment here for them. And straight back to the pits it will seem. Currently Goncalves on top with his lap so far. Jack Wetke 2nd and Kevin Picari 3rd. Jack Wetke on another lap here tonight. He's probably got 2 more laps within this window, maybe 3 even, if he can. can, but it's up to those tyres if they can last that length. Massive 10 from Van Dijk, yeah, absolutely, that was a bit intense. As Jack Whitcomb heads on to the back straight, repping the Toga Academy. But yeah, very well held from Van Dijk not to put that in the wall. That was pretty aggressive. Yeah. Lots of improvements coming in so far. Guilherme Goncalves back out on track as well. Maybe trying to look to improve his time even further. Jack Whitcomb keeping it within the track limits there, but did take full advantage of as much of it as he could, which is what you needed to do. Kevin Pekiri up on his time as well. Not sure where he is on track. He's just behind Jack Whitcomb at the moment, so Jack Whitcomb about 2 tenths up on his time. Could be even 3 by the final corner, and that would definitely put him into territory for taking the pole position. It is pretty hot-headed in the AM class at the moment. So it should be interesting. He does go up and does improve his time. He sets an exact time as Guilherme Goncalves there, a 1:55.190. So Guilherme Goncalves and Jack Whitcomb with the fastest lap. Both of them pole position technically. But obviously Goncalves said it first, so he will, you know, start on pole. As there's just 30 more seconds of this session to go. And then the Silvers will be heading out on track. But yeah, that's really incredible to keep it right on the doors with that. Really incredible. Kevin Pekiri also improving. Seconds, and we'll be heading into see what the Silvers can do. So Silver time has now started, so the AMs will have to finish their laps now, and then Silvers are now heading out on track. See what they can do. Got quite a few Silvers out tonight, so this will be really interesting. I think most Silvers we've got at the moment. $18 Silvers out tonight, so currently got a grid of 36 and 18 of them are Silvers, so pretty sure that's half, isn't it? Yeah, half of the grid is silver. As we're watching Kevin Pekiri come through the final corner now, up on his time, going to improve, but Guilherme Goncalves and Jack Whitcomb both on even times there. Kevin does improve, not position, but Hussein Dow also improving. One of the last, as you can see, all the Silvers just behind. Look at that, just piling down the back straight. I hope they give themselves enough room to sort themselves out. Yeah, good to see my internet's back. Yeah, definitely happy about that. I was a little bit worried about it not being around for tonight, but Reese abandons that lap. Mick Van Dijk has started another lap and, oh, we'll go off track. So, that's the end of AM qualifying. So, Jack Whitcomb and Guilherme Goncalves, even Stevens at the top of that, as we've got the Silvers on track. Henry Tons, one of the first ones out on track so far, and has started his lap. does look like we've got Van Dijk. Sorry about that. Just going to get this back on. Henry Tons. Henry will be the first Silver to finish his first lap, first push lap that is. And we'll see where it ends up at. Coming through the final corner now. Let's see what this does for him and where it puts him. Comes across the line. And goes straight to the top. 54.4. Very good lap there from Henry Tons. Very good stuff. Livio Pace comes in 5th. Barris Caccarel in the Audi. All of these lap times going to come filtering in. Josh Wood coming in through. Matt Picorni as well. Kudesov up to 5th. Gabriel Schmidt 2nd. Barry Hagen 3rd. His times are coming in quick and fast. Caro Samuel over here. George Stevens over here. But Henry Tons currently at the top of this. Reinho comes in P13. And we've got an issue here for Ethan Davies, stopped on the back straight. Number 31. 31 there. Jace Alcacar coming through the final corner now. Goes up to P9, very good job from him, but Henry Tons improving by about 5/10 now, half a second on his original lap. Really ragging this machine around tonight. See what he can do with it. Does go faster again, 54.0. So very, very quick. Caccarel improves, but Kudesov is going to improve massively. Kieran Macy goes up to 7th. Michael Commandi 9th. Josh Wood stopped on the track. Kudesov comes across the line about a second up on his time. It's going to improve from 11th to 3rd. Very good job from him. Livio Pace improving as well. Lydia Schmidt, I'm guessing you're related to Gabriel Schmidt. Please make sure that you are speaking English. We are an English community. Please, thank you. Razowicz in the danger. Varga. What's Varga doing? Going to keep an eye on him because he's currently in probably the best position for the championship at the moment. Currently sitting down in 20th. 4 seconds off the pace at the moment. Behind the arms actually. Commandi coming to a stop. Line now. Go P2. 3/10 off. Yeah, 3/10 off, so that's pretty interesting. I'm surprised about that, actually. Not too sure why he would have been a bit off that. And he pulls in just to go again, I would expect. Leandro Reinho setting some good time here as well. 5/10 up on his time so far. Into the final few corners. Through the final corner across to the line. Reinho's going to go from 18th to, let's see, 17th. There we go. So Goncalves and Jack Wetke currently 6th and 7th overall, but joint first in class. So a big split from the Silvers and the AMs at the moment. Who is improving? Not many, but Conrad Wasowicz. I think that's how you say it. Henry Tont still leading Martin Varga at the moment. 4 minutes to go of this session for the silver drivers. Watching Conrad Wasowicz here, currently not set time, but will be coming across the line very, very soon. As here he comes. Sets a very good time, P6 overall, or 1:55.185, so really good job from him in the Integral Academy Cup. Who is improving? Let's have a look. Olivier Pace is, Josh Wood is, Kudesov. Looks like he's on an invalid lap though, so I'm not sure about that. Josh Wood though is improving. Keep an eye on him for a little bit here. Very, very wide there, Josh Wood. I think he kept it within the limits though. He is still on a... His lap's not gone to red, so I think he's still on a lap here, so this could be really good for him. Currently 5/10 up on the time. Kudesov has improved up to 3rd. Across the line. Joshua in P10 currently. Come and finish P3. Very good from him. Leandro Reinho coming through the final corner now. Also up on his time. He will improve. Conrad will also improve with Barry Hagen behind. 4/10 here for Conrad. Really good job from him, and Barry Hagen improved by a couple of tenths there. people coming out for their final laps of this silver session. Cairo Samuel in a, looks like a default livery. He's starting his push lap now. I would expect. 3:29. Matt Piccorni's going to improve from next as he comes up to the line here. Got some Barry supporters in the house. Matt Piccorni does improve up to P9 there. Really good job from him. Michael Pocamandi. Let's see what he can do. Coming up to the line. Doesn't improve. Henry Tont verging on the improvement here. Will improve by about a hundredth there, maybe. 444 Kudesov coming across the line again now. Not up in his time, starting his final lap there. We're at 87. Reinho's going to improve though. Good improvement here from him. Barry Hagen's going to come across and improve up to 7th there. Next up we've got the Pro Session. And Barry straight into the wall. Barry! Silly boy. Kieran Macy on another lap though. But really good job there from Henry Tont, who takes pole for the silver class. Very good job. Not happy from Michael. Well, it's not too bad, Michael. But Kevin Macy. Sorry, Kieran Macy. On his final lap, coming in through the final few corners. Slow in practice? Well, perhaps so. Kieran does improve up to 9th there. Really good job from him there. But we do have our pros on track. Let's have a look who we've got. Did I watch you? Yeah, I did watch you, Conrad. I'll have you know. Callum Jones, first one out. Not leading the championship at the moment, but could be. He'll come across and start his first lap, so we'll keep an eye on him. Followed by Eric Papstella, who's in the Audi now. Really interesting job to see another Audi in the field. I think that's 3 now in this field. Eric, Barris and Kudesov, so that's cool. Yeah, Conrad, have a little watch back off the stream when you've done racing. And you'll see yourself on the stream for a bit. Yeah, good job from all the silver drivers there. Really quick pace and good driving there. Faster in the V12 than the Aston. Well, Maybe. Coming through turn 9. Turn 12 up to turn 13, and he'll be crossing the line in just a second. Callum Jones, where does he put it currently? And he goes not straight to the top. Very interesting there from Callum. As we have Ayetin going 10th. Paul Sadlowski P2 just behind Henry Tons. Hunter Davis P3. Matt Townsend P2 now. Robert Bjorkman P12. Valette P4. Marvin Eisenhower switching to Mercedes car this weekend for the rest of the season. What will he do? He didn't do a time that time around. Interesting. But MO Plate coming across the line now. Only Lamborghini on the field. He goes P7. Not too bad there for MO. Will be wanting to do a little bit more though. Go back to watching Callum Jones, who is going to finish his lap in just a few seconds here. Into turn 12. Does he go? P6 for Callum Jones there. Eric Pepstell doesn't get a lap in there, so not too sure what's going on with him. Lots of tyre scrubbing there we could hear on the Lamborghini. Bjorkman, Sadlowski up to the top for him. Valette up to P2, Matt Townsend P4 currently. So Townsend doing, Thompson doing really well. Here comes MO Plate. Currently P10. He'll improve up to, let's see where it will be, P6. Very good job from him. Quite a few improvements going on. Yetkin improving in the back straight. See what Callum Jones can do this time around. 7.5 minutes left of this qualifying session to go. Plenty of time for these guys to get some good laps in and try and be at the top. Into the final 2 corners of the circuit. And comes to a stop. Interesting. Okay. See what Eric Papsdale can do in his Audi. Across the line, getting a little bit of traction cut there. He'll go up to P12 though, not too bad for him. As Paul Sadlowski is going to come back over the line in just a second. Hunter Davis, can he do? Wilson P2, Valette P3, Matt Townsend P4 now. All the speed on that back straight into center. Got a few improvements in him here, it looks like. Improved just a bit there. Marvin Reisenhauer improving. Final corner. And into the pits it looks like. Ooh. Speeds into the pits. Very, very fast into the pits. Evening man. Big slides there for Hunter as he goes off track. Bit of an improvement there for Coviello. Poundland up to P2, just a 10th behind. Valette, last race's winner at Silverstone. Not going to get enough improvement here, I don't think. Sadlowski going to improve again by 45 hundredths over Matt Townsend. Serial with some improvements now as well. See if he can get just a little bit further up. He's got another lap in the bag, I think, here. He's going to improve his time just a little bit here. There. Jones going to cross the line. All he can do P9 for now. Eric Papsdale's got some improvements in his times as well. Improved to P12 overall there. That's coming through. Final corner, Paul Sadlowski on pole currently. Cyril and Luke Wilson, the final guys to come through. Luke Wilson has invalidated his lap time, but Cyril is up on his time, improving just a little bit. This won't be pole, I don't think, yet. Unless it can get... Well, it could, I mean, it could be. After that, it could really be pole position again for Cyril. He's going to have to try and get a few more tenths out of it. Maybe even a few hundredths. This could be enough for pole. I think it might be. It might not be. It's not going to be enough for pole. It's going to be tight. He goes second by 5 hundredths there tonight. Wow, what a qualifying session. Well, we're going to show you the trailer and we'll get into the race. What a qualifying session. So here we go then, we're ready for race start here at Paul Ricard. An epic grid here tonight. Few penalties applied to some of the guys in the grid. We'll go through them in just a second. But that was an exciting qualifying, so we'll see how it goes. First of all, we've got Baris Kakarel with a 10-second penalty for BWP points. Where's Baris? Baris is there in the Audi. Who else have we got? We've got Guilherme Goncalves, the pole sitter in with a penalty, 10 seconds as well to him. Dennis Doucette with a 10-second. He also had a qualifying ban, so starting at the back as well. FA Erdem taken with a 10 seconds as well. And then finally Mikhail Romanczyk with the 10 seconds and a stop go 30. Jay Salgakar with a stop go 10. So quite a few penalties to run through for this race time. But we'll start off with running through how the order looks in the standings of each class at the moment. So currently in Pro class, Cyril Valette leading the championship by just 5 points. That's really, really tight. That's between a pole position or a fastest lap. That could be anything. P2 is Callum Jones, who's qualified P9 today. So Callum Jones not on a good form tonight, it seems like. But Callum Jones not really a hot lapper, more of a pace during the race. Luke Wilson P3 in the championship currently. Paul Sadlowski 4th in the championship. Eric Papstel not in the championship anymore as the McLaren, neither is Marvin. So Emma Plate automatically moves up to 5th by not doing anything. He's doing well in 7th at the moment. Hunter Davis, Matt Townsend, Matthew Reed not in the championship anymore. Stein Donkerwolf not here tonight either. FARD taken here tonight, but down in 12th at the moment. Rocco Coviello in 13th, Robert Bjorkman in 14th, Jordan not here tonight either. And then finally Ashley Evans, who's not in the championship anymore. And then we go to Silvers, who's currently leading, is Ethan Davies, who's starting penultimate last tonight. He had an issue with his wheel, so he couldn't actually qualify and get a lap in. So he's had to rejoin the lobby and go again. So that's pretty interesting for him. Who else have we got for Silver? Martin Varga, who's not put it on pole this time. He's in P2 in class at the moment in that Porsche Turbo Academy. Please show me more AM. We will show you AM. We're going to get through it. Barry Hagen sitting in 3rd in the category. Artem Kadesov 4th, Henry 5th, Kieran 6th, Matt Pagani 7th, Gabriel Schmidt 8th. Is Gabriel here tonight? Yes, he is. Leandro Reinho 9th, George Stevens 10th, Olivia Pace 11th, Dennis Doucette 12th, Matthias Severo 13th, Carlos Samuel 14th, Michael Puckamandi 15th, Paris Kakarel 16th, Joshua Tony 17th, Finley O'Reilly 18th, Jay Salgakar 19th, and Stephen Champere 9th championship. And then finally in AMS, we are getting to the end of it. I'm just going to show you the overhead for now, but AMS, you've got Jack Wetgate leading by Guilherme Goncalves, Reese Eindal, Michael Romanczyk, Mike Lars, Kevin Pikiri, Mehmet Aras, Carol Larson, Bart Dikowa, Scott Lawson, Camille Modric, Sean Nightingale, Brandon Oysterink, Cedric Brian, Tim Van Dyke, Seme Karikas, Javier Camez, Akos Nagy, and Rizgar Bahe Gilink. So, we are coming to the final corner off the track as we're going to go starting to go.
Green light.
And we're green here at Paul Ricard. Be interesting to see if we get a red flag tonight. Cyril putting on a good show there for the lead of the race alongside Paul Sadlowski, but Paul Sadlowski through. And is there any chaos happening behind? Oh, there's big wreck behind. That's going to be a red flag, unfortunately. Ah, and even more. Great. Perfect. Ah. We'll be back in a few minutes. Well, there we go. We are back. Hopefully this time a little bit clearer. That was not a good start for the guys. Really not good. But we go again. And we'll see what happens. Silverstone was clean. Yeah, Silverstone was clean, but this wasn't apparently. And that's not good for the guys. So we'll see what happens in this section. Yeah, that was not a good sign for these guys. A few penalties will be applied for those in the meantime. When we can get to what's the word? When we get to stewarding in a few days' time. Even the rookies, we managed a clean start. Yep, you did. And these are the pros. Supposed pros, apparently. And it wasn't even a pro who caused it, to be fair. I'll give it them. It was a silver who caused it. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll get that all looked up. If you are watching, it would be great to see you like the video, give it a subscribe as well. That would be awesome. As we come through for the second time on the formation lap. But yeah, heading through to the final corner now. As we come to the green flag here again. Let's hope it goes well. Mank saying in chat the grid is good. Yeah, it's good, but it should be good racing.
Green light. Give me the
As we're green again here at Paul Ricard's. Cyril Valette with a really great start this time though, compared to the last start against Paul Sadlowski, but 3 wide for P2, P3, P4. Everyone's sorting it through. Oh no, what's happening there? A lot of chaos behind. Big send there from Henry Tonts. No, Hunter Davis that is, sorry. As these guys are all figuring themselves out. Callum Jones getting up into a position. Martin Varga and Eric Papstel going side by side each other. Eric staying ahead. Grid is always changing everywhere here. Lots of people going wide. Cairo Samuel got a really crappy start there onto the straight, and he's going to get just overtaken by a train of people. Look at this, 3 wide on the back straight. Reece Aindal coming through as well. I'm going to keep an eye on this for now because this is going to be interesting. Tim Van Dijk and Marco Poccomandi. Ethan Davis, really great start from Ethan actually, from back of the grid as we mentioned earlier, but 2x2 into Sin. And we're through still. Oh, big wreck there for, is that Eric Papstel into the wall? That's looked like a big hit. Let's have a quick look for that. That looks like he didn't break it or something, but hits the wall. Really big damage there. That's going to be a retirement, I think, for him. Yeah, not good for him at all. And straight to the pits he goes. Sadlowski into the lead, though, after the first lap of the race. Let's see them coming through. Paul Sadlowski going through. Massive grid here tonight, as you've got Romancic and Jay Salgakar coming in to serve their stop and go penalties. Romancic with the 30-second stop and go, and Jay with the 10-second stop and go, but he got involved in an instant at turn 1. Goncalves, what's happened to Goncalves? Thought I saw Goncalves yellow there. That was a bit interesting. But look at this, everyone's still trying to sort out their positions. Wow. Oh, wow. What happened there? Let's have another watch of that. Cairo Samuel going side by side with Reece Aindal. Reece trying to rejoin. Oh. Wasn't left the space to rejoin the track there, it looks like. Marco Poccomandi. Ooh, contact there with, is that Livio Pace? I think it is. But trying to go 3 wide here. What is this? Big incident there for Reece and Cairo though. As Matt Pagorni and Ethan Davis come together. Jack Wetke as well. Gohan Goncalves is here as well. Conrad, loads of Toka cars. 4 Toka cars in the 5. But Valette now behind Luke Wilson on lap 2. My brake pedal exploded again, says Greenical. That's Eric. So yeah, brake issue for him. I'm going to go back to this battle though. See what can happen. 5-way, 6-way, 7-way probably going to be even in a second. Ooh, big send there from, who was that? Was that Michael? Yeah, that was Michael, just sending it up the inside there. And taking the escape route as expected. Ooh, watch your rejoin there, Mr. Michael. Redress safely. And here we go, side by side, up to Sen. Four wide? Am I seeing 3 wide? Whoa, this is insane. How they got through that, that is absolutely mental. As you can see, guys going all over the track at the moment. This is pretty chaotic at the moment, for sure. But holy moly, this was really, really intense for the first couple of laps here tonight. Still fighting here. Goncalves from the lead. Jackback KP2 to Van Dijk P3. Kevin P4. Van Dijk P5, Mansek P6, and then Reese in the pits at the moment. Cara Samuel coming into the pits as well. Be expected. As Marvin Eisenhower takes on MA Plate. But look who's just behind that. Martin Varga looking for a bit of an offence here. See if Martin can go for it. 3 wide, nearly, but Martin Varga up on the inside. Emo Plate going very, very, very wide here, and he gets the position there. Easy job there for him. Really good job from him there. Oh, that looked like a little bit of contact there from one of the from Josh Wood behind Gabriel Schmidt. A half a second gap between Paul Sodlowski and Luke Wilson at the top. Callum Jones with the fastest lap of the race. I did tell you, he's made up quite a few positions as well. He started in what, P9, so already up 3 positions. Let's have a look at other statistics. Who's up high? Ethan Davies up 16 so far, up in 20th, so really good job from him at the moment. This early into the race, it's hard to tell though what's going to happen. But Callum Jones is going to be wanting to get past all of these guys. They're not in his fight for the championship really. So, I mean, Townsend is a little bit further off the championship, I think. Just have a look quickly. Yeah, so Townsend is P7 in the championship, Callum P2. So, really wants to get past him, and then Robert 14th. Valette obviously leading the championship over Callum, so interesting there. Luke Wilson P3, Sadlowski P4. So this could be interesting for the championship in terms of that. Jack K with an issue. Maybe a little bit of contact there from him. George Stevens making up a couple of positions as well, going well for him. Van Dijk and Doucette behind, followed by Kevin. Matt Townsend trying to put on some pressure onto Robert Bjorkman at the moment, with Callum Jones just behind. Luke Wilson with the fastest lap of the race now as well, 53.942. So he's taken that from Callum Jones. Callum will be wanting to get past. And, you know, yeah. Luke Wilson, though, probably working with Paul Sadlowski here, just trying to get away. Gap of 1.9 seconds from Luke Wilson to Cyril Valette. So already getting that good gap within the first few minutes. Mick Van Dijk in the wall at the final corner. No, that's the first corner, sorry. Interesting to see what would have happened there. Luke Wilson and Paul Sadlowski did have a moment where they were side by side. Townsend ahead of Bjorkman. Callum Jones looking for it now as well. Look at this. And Hunter Davies just right behind him just there. Coviello and Josh Wood going at it again. Ayetkin and Kakarel as well. Callum Jones going to be wanting to get past Robert Bjorkman pretty quickly, just like Matt Townsend just did just a moment ago. Like some disconnecting from some guys. Kakarel with some dodgy internet. Bjorkman side by side. Oh, Matt Townsend has dropped a little bit. Let's have a quick look at how that happened. So Matt Townsend got it wrong on the final corner. Robert Bjorkman went back at him. Obviously showed the chance as well for Callum Jones. Side by side from Robert Bjorkman and Matt Townsend down the main straight. Start finish straight into turn one. Robert Bjorkman got the position. Nearly make contact there as well, side by side. But Townsend drops the position and Callum Jones just goes straight through like that. Easy job done for Callum Jones there, making up these positions early on is what he needs. Kakarel struggling with his internet at the moment. Mick Van Dijk in the pits. Conrad looks like he's dropped a little bit as well. Kakarel still struggling with his internet, so not sure what's happening there. Luke Wilson with the fastest lap at the moment, 3 tenths behind, 2 tenths, sorry, nearly even on his bumper here for the lead of the race so far. Reese back out on track though, just a couple of a lap behind now. After repairing that damage, he's got a championship to fight for. This might be his drop round, but still got something to fight for this. Hannah Davis going to be looking for an overtake on Matt Townsend very, very soon as well, possibly. Luke Wilson and Paul Sadlowski side by side down to turn one. See if any Paul Sadlowski on the inside going for the defensive move, but can Luke Wilson go around the outside? He's got the inside corner for the next corner, and Luke Wilson will go through and possibly take the lead. He's got the inside line for the next corner as well as this, but they're still side by side. Going down to turn four, Paul Sadlowski nearly had it there, but this could be it for Luke Wilson to go back into the lead. No switchback there from Sadlowski unfortunately this time, but Luke Wilson back into the lead off the race. Chotweke looks like he's had a moment as well from P2 in class, in the AM class. Kudesov on the back of Barry Hagen. Both of these guys fighting for the championship in silver this time. Robert Bjorkman closing up to Cyril Valette as well. Very, very wide for all of them, but all within track limits here. Bjorkman trying to show his nose on Cyril Valette here at turn 10. Couldn't get it done that time though. And wide there for Robert Bjorkman. Callum Jones is going to go side by side with him. And he's going to have the inside line for the next corner, so he's going to have that position through. Callum Jones up into P4 now. After starting P9, really great job from him. And Matt Townsend on the inside there as well, as you can see on Robert Bjorkman, but doesn't get it done. Hunter Davis and Henry Taunts leading the silver class at the moment. Really good job from him. Really late break in there from Matt Townsend. Closed up the gap, but allows Hunter Davis to sort of catch up as well. Barry Hagen with the Bentley Power on the back straight. Really wide there from Barry. Invalidates the lap. Might have got a speed taken there as well, possibly. Wonder where there might be a move from Barry Hagen here, possibly showing his nose. It's going to be the inside for the next corner, but the outside for the second corner. Kudesov looks like he's got a Yatkin with a driver in contact there between Barry and Kudesov. But Barry gets the position. Slides there from Yetkin as well. Kieran Macy on the back of Kudesov now as well. So this has sort of helped Kieran to get upper into the classes. So Barry Hagen now third in class. Kudesov fourth. Kieran Macy fifth, looking for fourth though. Possibly even third if he could get past Barry as well. Ooh! That looked tight. Martin Varga has been passed by Demo Plate, but Barry Hagen loses position to Kudesov. This is really tight, close intense racing here tonight. Kieran Macy looking for a bit as well. Big slide there from Barry's Bentley. Three really, really different cars here tonight from these three. Kudesov in the Audi, V10, Bentley, big Bentley, and then Porsche, the flat six engined car. A little bit of gaps here now. Callum Jones catching back to Cyril Valette for P3. Valette with a little bit of a mistake there. Callum Jones showing his nose. This will be 6th position gain for Callum Jones if he can get past Valette. Yeah, the gap between Sadlowski and Valette just in front of us here. 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. So Callum Jones going for a move here. On the inside now. Very, very tight there with Valette. Valette did well there, yes, but unfortunately not enough. Callum Jones up into 3rd. 6 positions up from where he started. Really good job from Callum. Charging his way through the field at this early stage of the race with 53 minutes to go of this race to go. That didn't make sense, did it? Argan and Kudesov still battling out together. Final call into turn 3. Kieran looking for it. There is overlap there. Ooh, Kieran got cut off. But Kieran's got the run here on Kudesov. As well, Schmidt and Coviello just looking for it as well. Kieran Macy, can he get the overlap? I think there's overlap there. There is overlap. There's overlap. Kieran very wide though. As Valette has dropped. Yeah, he has. Valette dropped behind Marvin Reisenhauer. So dropping to P9, not sure what's happened for Valette. We'll have to investigate in a little bit. And Pavoni catching Goncalves. This 5-way battle though is intense. Really intense. Into the braking zone they come. Times for Callum Jones as well. 4 seconds from Sadlowski, with 7 tenths from Luke Wilson. guys are just going to sort it out a little bit, try and get some temperature back into their, or cool their tyres down a little bit more and then push again, possibly. Could be a potential strategy for them. Some excellent racing here tonight though, so far. Yeah, as I've said, the gap's sort of evening out now. Cadets are still on the back of Barry Hagen. These guys fought really intensely just a moment ago. Wide there for Cadets a little bit. Let's Kieran catch up a little bit. Mustangs at the front, really tight between these two as well. As I mentioned earlier, just trying to get each other over so they can take lead and dominate this race, I guess. There's Finalton back at it. Oh, big side bumping there. Barry Hagen just ahead now. Kieran with the big send there. Both of them tab. Coviello goes straight through. Good movement there from Coviello. But Kieran and Kadesov making big contact there. Kieran going off the track quite a bit there, gonna let Gabriel Schmidt get past. Of making contact again there with Coviello. Luke still out in the lead. Also with the fastest lap of the race so far. Sadlowski going for a move, but goes really, really wide. Doesn't get it. Pit window open for the next 15 minutes, so let's see what these guys do if they come in and serve their pit stops early on. Reese might come in and serve his pit stop. No, he's going to stay out. Romantic. What will he do? He's going to stay out for now. See what either of these two leaders do there. Staying out. Callum Jones, Bjorkman, Townsend, Hunter Davis, Henry Tons staying out. Reisenhower staying out. Velet Plate staying out. Does Martin Varga stay in? Yeah, he stays out. Barry Hagen next. He's going to stay out. It's like all of these guys, apart from Kieran Macy, I think, coming in. George Stevens already in. But Kieran Macy coming into the pits. So is Ethan Davies. Josh Wood, Goncalves and Picorni staying out. Pace and Pocamandi come in. Doucette, Kasowicz, Wazowicz and Wetke staying out as well. Van Dijk staying out. Reinho staying out. Let's see if Kevin comes in. He stays out. Got Van Dijk here and Jay Salkakar both staying out. Reese in the lovely gold Aston Martin is going to stay out for another lap, it looks like. Romantic in the Red Bull Aston. Don't know if the Red Bull works in the Aston, honestly. Leaders coming through to another lap. They are staying out. What about the P2, P3? Oh, Matt Townsend coming into the pits. Matt Townsend, the earliest pitter from the top. Kodesov coming into the pits. Oh, as we see Goncalves and Picorni battling out. Josh Woods coming into the pits. Doucette, they're coming in as well. These guys already pitted. Kieran and Ethan right at it. Wonder if these guys will come into the pits this time around, perhaps. Still got 10 minutes off the window though, so plenty of time. Just personal preference, I guess. Luke Wilson going to stay out. Paul staying out. Jones. Coming in. Here comes Callum. Highest placed person coming into the pits. Valette coming in as well. Matt Picorni got past Guilherme Goncalves that time around, so good job from Matt Picorni. Shame we didn't see it on the stream. Both staying out as expected, but Marvin Reisenhauer right on the back of Henry Tons now. Obviously inter-class battles, pro versus silver, well silver versus pro. Pit limiter didn't engage, got a drive-through. You've not just got a drive-through, Callum, you've got a stop and go 30. How about that? Not good though, really unfortunate there for you. Valette going a little bit wide there as well. So Can Jones will be in to serve a drive. The stop goes 30, I apologise, for this race, after not hitting his pit limiter. That's unfortunate. Sadlowski and Luke Wilson do come into the pits though from P1, P2. Henry Tons leading the race in his Mustang. Marvin Reisenhauer's coming into the pits to serve his mandatory pit stop. Emma Plate stays out. Martin Varga staying out as well. So it's Barry Hagen, Coviello and Schmidt. Josh Wood drive through. Not sure what he's done. I think he's just RTG'd possibly. Drive through for him. Cam Jones with that stop go. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little bit worse than just a drive through Callum, unfortunately. But still plenty of points that you can score today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th in class. As Conrad looks like he has parked the car. Saying in chat. Tons coming into pits as well as MO Plate behind. Make sure these guys get their pit limiters on sorted. Wilson came out of the pits ahead of Sadlowski's hill, and they're still right together on track for the second half of the race. Gabriel Schmidt still to pit though. Valese and Plate going side by side. Ooh, was that Valese around the outside of Emma Plate? Schmidt into pits now. Manzik still needs to serve his pit stop. Conrad, you don't want to race anymore. I mean, fair enough. You've had your controls locked for 2 minutes. You'll be a lap down and for no reason to continue. There's always reason to continue. We operate that you score points if you finish more than half of the race. So you score full points for half the race for getting halfway. And you know the point system is pretty high, so you get quite a few points even regardless where you finish. It's always worth getting to the end, I think. Reese into the pits for his stop as well. Hagen and Cadestov still at it. You did drive half the race, fair enough. I mean, it's always good to get to the end though. Always good to get to the end. This might be top 3 at the end of it if Townsend can get past Robert Bjorkman. Check how many points is scored for P10, 210, so Callum getting 210, but that will be his drop round. Cyril P6, 250, so not too much gap, but there will be a deficit there for all of them. Let us know who you're supporting at this time in the race. We'll see how it goes. Side by side, Matt Townsend and Robert Bjorkman. And he gets through, so it's the top 3 all Fords. Davis closing into on Bjorkman as well. Do you even get a point from 24th? Was that 24th overall or 24th in class? Because yes, you will get points for wherever you finish. Just trying to figure out. Michael Pocamandi with a drive-through as well. Slightly track limits from him. He comes in and serves that immediately. 12th in class, yes, so 12th you'll get 190 points, which isn't too bad. Obviously there's a drop round, you've joined halfway through the season though, so technically your drop round doesn't count, so but you've got a good chance at something, especially if people don't turn up, etc. As long as you keep showing up and scoring points, you are always in a good position to fight for the champion. Well, not fight for the overall champion, for the top points of the championship, but at least able to fight for a better position. It's not always just about other people shunting you. There's also, you know, do report it, please. That will be beneficial. Kudesov and Barry going at it once again. Barry through. Nearly in the top 10 as well. These guys, 11th and 12th. 3rd and 4th in class in silver. Kudesov and Coviello closing in as well. Very, very wide for Kudesov there. Barry still with the sort of straight line speed here to defend and keep position. No other real changes happening. Callum Jones in 18th position after his stop and go for speeding in the pits is working back up. Just less than a second behind Matt McCorney here, but then 12 seconds even to the next car ahead. So 12 seconds to get in 18 minutes is quite a bit. Kudesov and Barry fighting again. Michael is stopped on track. Not sure what's happened there. Callum Jones though, still trying to go at it. Very, very wide for Kudesov there. Coviello going up and contact between the two. Could be classed as a dangerous rejoin from Kudesov there. Will be interesting. Callum Jones past Matt McCorney now, 13 seconds behind Gabriel Schmidt. 15 minutes to go. Bjorkman, Townsend and Hunter Davis all within just a few seconds here today. still pushing. These guys are. They're going to go right to the line. 13 minutes left. Callum Jones, gap now 13 seconds. Gabriel Schmidt. So not really gaining much time on Gabriel at the moment. Emo plate though on Cyril Valete side by side. On the inside, gets it through. Good move there from Emo plate. Still right on the back of Matt Townsend with Hunter Davis there as well. Nearly stuck outside there. Mandy, another moment at turn 1 and turn 2. Kudesov getting past Coviello. Sorry, Coviello getting past Kudesov. I apologise. Maybe a place in Jack Wetke going for it as well. Oh, drive through there for Michael Mandy. Another one. Mustangs top 3 and 4 in the top 5. Can Hunter make it? Maybe top 4? Sorry, 4 Mustangs in the top 4. That could be interesting. You hope Hungary will be better. Yeah, definitely. Better track than Paul Ricard, I would agree with for sure. It's definitely a lot easier as well. So hopefully there is a little bit more luck for you that time next week. Mikhail was P3 now. Mikhail is P3 now, yes. Only 5 people in at the moment, still in the race. It's a part skill issue too, mate. I had 0 pace, but in race compared to quali and then missed the pit box. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Some people are good at hot lapping in qualifying. Some people just can't sort of transfer that into race pace, which is completely understandable. I mean, I know you, Conrad, you're already in the academy team and the mentoring sessions, so you can definitely learn a lot of skills that you need to learn for these sort of races there. So yeah, definitely use the coaches that you've got available to you to help you with that. That will be really help you, to be fair. Kieran, Gabriel and Ethan having a little bit of scrap here as well in silver class. Kieran losing 2 positions here this lap from Ethan and Gabriel. I'm still looking for it though. Go back to Bjorkman. Let's just hope that I don't have much of a skill issue in Hungary. Yeah, definitely. I mean, for sure. It takes long time, but it takes things like that to learn to cut them out. Yeah, definitely. It just, as I've said, it takes a lot of coaching, a lot of mentality to sort of cut the bad habits out, you could say, and then you're just going to immediately do better. I mean, it's the only way the top guys have got to where they are is by practicing, you know, practicing racecraft and all of that. So here we go, nearly position change at the top. Just 5 minutes off this race left. Luke Wilson and Paul Sadlowski within tenths of each other still after 36 laps off Paul Ricard here tonight, and getting in on some traffic ahead. That looks like Jay Salgo car ahead of them. Yes, it is. But Bjorkman still putting the pressure on to Matt Townsend for now. See what he can do in the final couple of laps here tonight. Kieran Macy still trying to put the pressure on to Gabriel Schmidt though. These guys are really doing a hard fight here. Here they go down the straight. Got that slipstream really, really close, these two at the top. Very, very wide there for Paul Sadlowski on the exit off Sen. Scene. don't want to be getting any track limits here, and getting a drive-through in the final 3.5 minutes of the race is not a good sign. But I would reckon that was a track limit penalty for that. But working really hard, they obviously set the pole time. It wasn't with the fastest lap. This will be an interesting battle, definitely, comrades. Schmidt, Gabriel and Ethan, Gabriel and Kieran all going side by side into Sen. See if they can get past. Ethan really defending this hard, pushing Gabriel to positions where he might not want to be. But really good defensive racing from both of them. Big slide there from Gabriel behind. Not sure if that was aided by Kieran, perhaps? Possibly. Conrad asking, did I watch F1? Yes, I did watch F1. Very interesting race. Reinho with a drive-through as well in the final moments. Sadlowski going for a move possibly here. Side by side. Up to Sen. Contact between Luke Wilson and Paul Sadlowski. Paul Sadlowski going very, very, very wide on the exit there. Rejoins the track. I just want to have a look at that again. That was pretty crazy. Looks like Paul just turned in a little bit too much early while still side by side. And yeah, that didn't work for him. Final lap for Luke Wilson. That's not right, is it? He's still on this lap, but yeah, whatever. Getting a bit weird. Luke Wilson coming across the line to start his final lap of the race. Now, here we go. 1.7 seconds gap between him and Sadlowski just behind. Sadlowski's going to be kicking himself over that, but that, as Mank just said in the chat, close to disaster, definitely. That could have been a race-ending moment for any of these guys. Drive-through for Livio Pace. Ethan Davies, Gabriel Schmidt still going at it for silver class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th and 7th, these two. Matt Townsend and Robert Bjorkman having a little bit of a fight as well still. The final moments of this race. Gabriel still looking here for it, and Kieran Macy as well. Red, red, red. Seeing red and black, red and black, red and black all the way through. As Luke Wilson is going to come across the line and he's going to finish the race over Paul Sadlowski. Very good race from Luke Wilson there. Paul Sadlowski in second. Townsend's going to hold on to make it a triple podium for Mustang. Bjorkman just behind. Hunter Davis P5, really good job from him. Emma Play, Cyril Valets. Henry Taunt's going to come in as the winner in silver. What an incredible race from him. Well done to him. Marvin Reisenhauer in his debut in the Mercedes coming through. Martin Varga, P2 in silver. Barry Hagen, P3 in silver. Coviello, good S off. And this three-way fight comes to an end finally. Ethan Davies beating out Schmidt and Kieran Macy. Callum Jones, unfortunate race for him, coming across the line in P16 overall at the end. Matt Picorni, Jack Weck. And Livio Pace will be the last person to cross the line for the final time. Or will he? No, 16.9, that's Luke Wilson, 9.71 is MO plate. So those guys are still continuing on. Just Livio Pace now to cross the line and get going. This has been an exciting race. But yeah, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not going to do any post-race interviews tonight. I'm quite tired after today, but what a race. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and as always, we'll be back next week for round 5 at the Hungaroring. So thank you everyone for joining us. We'll see you next week.